Hi, my name is Kate, this is my channel and this is my attempt at the Booktube Newbie tag. I've been making videos since June of this year, but I still consider myself a newbie because I'm only making semi-regular videos. I haven't made that many, and I really don't have that many viewers or subscribers. I've got like this tiny little number. I didn't know that this tag was a thing when I first started, so I'm doing it now. I want to apologise. I have just moved house and my new apartment is really dark, and there are still boxes everywhere, so this is the best place that I could find to do it at the moment. So let's get into it. I haven't really thought much about these questions yet, so we'll see how we go. So the first question is, 1, why did you start this channel? I started this channel, I can see myself in the mirror, that's weird. I started this channel because at the beginning of the year, when I set myself some goals for my reading, or just goals in general, one of the things I wanted to do was I wanted to do more book things. So I started going to a book club. I went to some book launches and readings and bookish events. I went to my first ever con, and I started a Booktube channel. So these are the things that I've been doing to work towards this goal, because I realise I don't really go many places, and I don't really have a wide circle of friends, and I don't really talk to people about books very much, and books is such a large part of my life. So I wanted to try and address some of those things and get to know more people and things like that. So I started this Booktube channel to meet that goal and to talk about books and to meet people who care about books. That part hasn't been so successful yet. But I've started a channel, so I'm working towards that goal. Question the second, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? I don't consider myself a fun or unique person. I think I'll probably be talking about a lot of books that people aren't talking about. Obviously some books people are talking about, but I'm not really interested in reading a lot of the newest mainstreamy kinds of books. I'm interested in what I'm interested in, and I'll be talking about those books. So I think I will be appealing to people who are interested in those kinds of books. I also am not really interested in really tight, chopped up, edited books where you're like doing a big performance and then chop, put it all together. I'm more interested in the chatty, rambly, tangent-filled kinds of discussions just off the top of my head. I don't really pre-plan other than having a few ideas of what I want to say. And I often film things a couple of times, so I'm like practicing, and then I just post the best version of what I've said. So I think if you're more interested in the rambly, tangent-filled kind of chatty video, that would be great, because that's how I like to talk about books, is in that way. So I guess that's what I'll be bringing to Booktube, I suppose. The third question, what are you most excited about for this new channel? I think just the opportunity to be talking about books, and to have a platform where I can talk about books, because I've got a few friends, including my flatmate, who really like to read, who read similar things but not really, and they aren't really interested. Like, just remind my other friends, I don't see them that often, and then my flatmate doesn't want to have a 45-minute to 6-hour conversation every other day about books that I've been reading, especially because she often has no idea what I'm talking about. It's the opportunity to talk to somebody who presumably wants to listen to what I have to say, rather than me just holding them hostage and demanding it. So that's what I'm excited about, is just uninterrupted word vomit about books that I love. Question 4, why do you love reading? I hate this question. I hate it. I love reading because I love reading. Why does anybody love the thing that they love? I think reading is one of the most important things that you can ever learn to do. And literacy charities are things that I'm really interested in supporting. I think reading connects you to the world. It connects you to other people. It connects you to ideas. I love that it's so open to interpretation. Storytelling is, as far as I'm concerned, the oldest, most important art form there is. And the written word is amazing, and the written word can do the most amazing things, and at the same time the written word isn't anywhere near enough to convey everything. And so I like the idea that everyone is always trying to find the perfect way to express everything, anything. And so every book that ever gets written is just a little bit better at expressing something. And if you read enough books, then they compile everything, if that makes any sense at all. And it doesn't make any sense, which is why it's a stupid question. I love reading because I love reading. So there. What book series got you into reading? I've always been a reader. My mother read books to me. I remember there was one particular book called The Cherry Dress, a picture book by Elizabeth Honey that I loved, and I had been in search of the perfect cherry dress for the longest time because of that book. I needed to find a cherry dress that fit exactly what I wanted based on that book. I actually have a cherry dress because it's the closest I've ever found. Let's see if I can show it to you. Where is my cherry dress? My cherry dress. I don't know if you can see it. Let me turn it. That's the pattern. Anyway, based on that book that I read when I was like 3. So that stuck with me. The other book that I want to talk about was, I suppose now it would be considered a middle grade book, I guess. But I called it a chapter book. I probably read it when I was about 8. And it was about a princess, and for some strange reason, their gardener, or the gardening apprentice even, I think she was, who lived in a magical land, and someone cast a spell that was turning all of the subjects of this kingdom into animals, magical or otherwise, and they sort of realised that they were representative of their true inner self. And they go on a quest to try and undo the spell so that if people want to, they can turn back into the people. I loved that book. I loved it. And I'm devastated that I've lost my copy because it's not in print anymore. And I really want to reread it just to see if it's as good as I remember. There is an interesting PS postscript to this story, because there was a teacher at my high school called Mr. Freeman who was the weirdest dude. Everyone kind of like wanted to stay away from him. But after I left high school and my younger sister still attended, he had his sister come in. Mr. Freeman had his sister come in to talk at like a school assembly and to like launch her new book, which was a YA kind of book. And her name was Pamela Freeman. And I realised that Circle of Magic, this amazing book that I read when I was 8, was written by Pamela Freeman. And I'm pretty sure it was the same Pamela Freeman. And I am devastated that I never had the opportunity to meet her or to pass on through the weird Mr. Freeman the message that this book is probably the thing that made me a reader. And it's like it's like the biggest bookish regret that I have, because I could have, if I had known before I left school, I could have passed on that message and been like, I want to meet you and I want to thank you. And also, if she's an Australian writer, like I want to support her, and I want to I like the idea of being a writer, so like talking to her, having a connection, that would be awesome. And yet I live in forever regret that I didn't get to meet Mr. Freeman's sister. Okay, so let's get back to the questions from that lovely little tangent. What questions would you ask your favourite booktuber? I probably wouldn't ask them anything about how they make their booktube videos, because I'm okay with the way that I make my booktube videos, which is just sitting down and rambling at a camera and then publishing it before I edit it, because I don't know how to edit. So I'm okay with how I post my videos. I'm not so interested in getting so many subscribers and views and stuff like that. That would be nice to get some more, but it's not why I'm here. But I suppose I would probably be asking them questions about the books that they're reading. You know, I want to be talking to people more on Booktube, so I would be, asking questions about the books they're reading and what they like about them, and asking for recommendations, and probably, I'd be asking them questions about the books. So the last question, question 7, what challenges do you think starting a Booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Having the confidence to ask to comment on other people's videos, and getting my shit together enough to respond to comments on my channel, because I really suck at that. I really, really do suck at that. So responding to those questions and having the confidence to post questions and comments on other people's videos. It's weird, I have the confidence to make my own videos, but I don't have the confidence to post other people's videos. I think, honestly, I feel like I'm annoying them when I post questions, when I comment on their videos, but I'm probably not annoying them. I've got to think of the perfect thing to say, so I'm not being weird and annoying and just going, oh yeah, great video. I'm trying to think of something insightful to say, and that results in just not saying anything. So that's my biggest challenge. Also, finding a way to end videos is challenging, because this has come to an end and I now don't know what to say. So I think I'm just going to say thank you for watching. Please comment and hold me accountable for responding to your comment. So I'm Kate. This has been my Booktube Newbie tag video, and I will talk to you in the comments. I'll try. No, I won't try. I will. Thank you. Bye.